Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my Cuban links on.
Yes, Cuban B.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oakline.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper. Ooh, I got tongue-tied. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, he's Barry the Sniper Spears.
You know how we do. Rockefeller. Forever. Catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan.
Well, I've memorized every word to that now.
You should, because it's historic. It's poetry. It's history.
Not a ton of Jay-Z songs that I know every single word to, but there are a couple. Like your Big Pimpins, for example. Barry, so next week is my kids' spring break.
Ooh, mine's this week.
I told them that I might take them to the track on Friday for their first time.
Ooh, that's nice.
They're so excited. There's so excited. There's no turning back now. We're definitely going.
Hell yeah. New fans.
Yeah.
New fans. We like new fans.
My daughter was like, "Can we root for the pink one?" I was like, "That all depends."
All day. They're all pink, right? All the ones I bet are going to be pink. So, yeah. Root them all in.
Hang out with the John Holloman crew, so we're hoping to get like a winner circle photo or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm pumped. Proud dad. Speaking of proud dads, never had one. Just kidding. It's Wednesday, and that can mean only one thing. It's best bets. And as of late, it actually meant two things, because it means Turfway too. Barry and I have searched all four corners of this card to find our best bets for the night. They can be price play. They can be a high confidence play. They can probably be a little bit of both. These are our best bets for Turfway today, Wednesday, the 19th of March, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for the card, 5:55 Eastern, 4:55 God's time, 2:55 Pacific time. Pacific Coast. Let's go with best bets. Barry, I lead it off because that's how numbers work. We're going to pull up some past performances. I started in race 3, and I just want to point out before we start that Chaboy, I would be Chaboy in this situation, has been hot at Turfway as of late. Hit it the last two weeks on best bets. So we're trying to make it 3 here. So let's start off race 3, 6 furlongs, $5,000 claiming on the synthetic, of course, as every race is at Turfway. I'm going to kind of spread it around a little bit. I've got 3 bets I'm making, and 2 of them are going to key in on one horse specifically. This is really just going to be about maximizing my opinion. The other is also going to utilize the horse, but not as prominently. And I've got a win bet, a trifecta, and a daily double built around the 3rd race and the 4th. I'm doing what I did the other night. I hit Klimp's Muse on best bets last week because I was going with the assumption of a bias based on the temperature in Florence, Kentucky, that the warmer air will once again loosen up that Tapeta surface and make it easier for off-pace horses. So I'm assuming that. And in race 3, I'm going to bet number 5, Casanova Kitten at 6-1. And I key it on top in a trifecta over the only other 3 horses in the race I thought were good enough to be in the mix. And that's the 2, 4, and 8. So it's a 5 with 2, 4, 8 with 2, 4, 8. Casanova Kitten will be sitting a mid-pack trip behind what should be a warmer pace with 2 horses probably going, and one that probably wants to sit very close with the number 2 English Tide, who's the favorite, and the number 6 Dragon Brew at 7-2. Both of them sending, and number 8 from Mama sitting the close stalking trip in the 3 path off their hips. I think that the track will play well for Casanova Kitten sitting behind the pace. and some unworthy first run horses to tip out and run down the speed late. So I think that the horse took a huge step forward in January 25th, then had what looks like a decline in form on the synthetic, but you can draw a line through both of them. Toss those out, and you have a very competitive horse for Ray Glinter with Correa up. So I'm win betting and keying in the trifecta. In the daily double, I'm using Casanova Kitten as well as the number 4, the North Remembers, at 3-1. Sophie Doyle up for Christopher Davis. They both stand to get the similar trip and both fit from a classworks and speed standpoint. So I'm kind of covering just a little bit with the daily double, which I'm finishing in race 4, 8 furlongs, $12,500 claiming. I'm closing this daily double in this race with 3 horses that make a lot of sense, with 2 coming from that mid-pack wave and the other being that up-close stalking horse that should be sitting just off the early pace. If he's good enough, he's going to have first run. The first one I'm closing with is the 4, Miranda's Rocky, at 9-2. For Robert Klein, who surprisingly spots his horses up extremely well at Turfway. He's hit 5 out of 20 this meet. I'm using the 9 at 15-1. Rose all day. It's the bomb price, and this double should get the same sort of mid-pack trip as the 4, but will be out wider in position, so more likely have a clean run. You can throw out the last start where the horse is bothered at the gate. And then the 10, Lucky Anna, at 6-1. I want to have just in case they don't go fast early, because this will be the first run horse. So those are my bets for race 3. We got a win on the 5, Casanova Kitten. We've got a 5 with 248 with 248 trifecta. We've got a daily double 4-5 with 4-5, 9, 10.
It's a lot.
That was a lot. I did spread it around. The thing is, I spread it around in a fashion where I'm basically just saying I'm betting on myself. God damn it! I think this horse will win, so I'm going to use it every way that I possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, real quick before we get to Barry's pick in race 5, so you can play a Notorious OTB pick 3. The Notorious OTB has partnered up with new premier horse racing ADW Iron Bets. While most ADWs are shuttering their rewards programs, Iron Bets is going strong because they're the ADW built by horse players for horse players. Sign up and get a deposit match up to $300. Plus, take advantage of Iron Bets daily promotions. Watch and wager on the best racing action at Iron Bets. Download the Iron Bets app. Use promo code NOTB so they know that we sent you. That's Iron Bets in your app store. Promo code NOTB. Don't forget to give the app a 5-star review in the app store. I have been talking for forever. This feels like a bad first date where I'm just talking about me, Barry. Barry, it's your turn. Your best bet comes out of race 5 at Turfway, 6.5 furlongs, the $40,000 non-winners at 2 something. Not here to read your fucking conditions. Optional claimer. Barry, take it away. What are you doing for race 5?
Yeah, so race 5, I landed on number 5, Zoli. This horse doesn't have too much experience on the synthetic, and that might actually help in this scenario, at least the price, because this horse has been keeping really good company. There's a few races here. I'll even name some of the names: A Little Frisky, Viv Vuv, Ozara, De Regresso, Dancing Duchess. You almost had me. Any of those horses, and they all finished in front of Zoli in the recent past, would probably be odds on in this spot. This horse didn't embarrass himself or herself against that competition, was holding her own. This slight drop in class might make all the difference. I think the pace scenario is fair. Zoli is very versatile. She could be on the lead, right off it, or a little further back and kind of launch from anywhere, which is great. I like there's a couple of bullets in tow, one February 23rd and the closest one March 12th. I think this horse is ready to roll off the bench.
Barry, what's the deal with you and number 5s with Z in the name the last 2 days?
Ooh, that's a good question. The one yesterday, really, if I think that horse, we were 1 race too early. I think that horse is going to win next time out. Just the way the horse ran, got back with the other trainer and all that other stuff. I put that horse in the stable mail because I'm going to bet back for sure.
There was either a little bit of a tactics question or a ride question with that horse, because otherwise I think that horse was the goods, was good enough to win that race. I completely agree.
Yeah, but Zoli, I mean, if we can catch this one and get yours and get this pick 3, man, we're going to be in business.
That'd be a sweet little single to finish on the 6-1. Like that's a finish with a flourish, with a plum, if you will.
Yeah, I think our horse has a good shot. I don't really know about the price. I think we'll probably hold it like 6-5 to 1-ish, because there's other horse with a little bit more current form that should attract more attention. And Kelsey Danner does well there, but she doesn't run a whole lot of horses there. And JD Ramos is riding well. So I think everything is moving positively in this horse's direction. So we're going to try that one.
There we go. Barry's on the number 5, Zoli. Barry, what do you say? You and I wrap up some picks. What do you think?
I think we should.
Let's do it, pal. Here we go. Like I said, I spread it around. If you see the typo in today's graphic, I don't know, send me like a message and I'll send you a gift card. It's race 3. It's not a win on the number 4 Kopesh. It's in fact a win on the number 5 Casanova Kitten. I'm playing the trifecta 5 with 248 with 248, and then I'm playing a daily double 4-5 with 4-5 9 10. Even if you fuck up a little bit and add use the 4, I still like it a little bit. All right, Barry.
Let's go. Race 5, number 5, Zoli to the hoop, man. We get this one home. This might start off our weekend on Wednesday.
Barry, I gotta start making these like pick graphics like sober. I think I really think that like, okay, I've taken the test and now I know that this is a stone cold sober operation. It needs to be. Barry, that's it. We wrapped up picks. We given best bets for Turfway. That's it for the Notorious OTB. But don't you worry, your sweet little angel cherub, chubby cheeked faces. We will be back tomorrow talking Louisiana Derby Day down at Fairgrounds. Big card, tons of stakes, big fields. Going to be a great one. We're talking with a $100 budget. Check us out tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. God's time. We love you. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Deuces.